one, this time from Germany. Days until I travel back to China, and I've got a little something for you. Actually, it's 3 little somethings. First of all, I have talked so much about this axe that I have since the late 90s. I can't remember the year exactly, must have been between 96, 98, something like that. It is a guitar that is ultra versatile, has some Schaller hardware, has some hidden gems, and I first show you the backside because you won't guess what it is. So here we go. You see we've got a nice contoured neck joint here, and here we've got active electronics here. So now I'm going to turn it around. This little baby is a Harley Benton HB10BS. They did not produce this model for a long time. You got 2 humbuckers, got 24 frets on a Gibson scale length, and you've got a Schaller bridge with independently adjustable saddles. This is not a tremolo. Actually, I never found out, oops, where is it? What that screw here is about. Probably they were kind of thinking at one point, okay, maybe we make that a tremolo version or not. But the cool thing of this particular bridge is it has a built-in piezo. So what you see down here, the output is actually stereo. Right now I'm using it mono, but I can go stereo at the same time with this guitar, or I can go out mono, and let's see how it sounds. Let me just quickly adjust the volume. Oh yeah, maybe like this. So I'm switching. You see there, so you hear there's no difference. Good for finger picking as well, for example. You know that song? And I've got one of the potties that can blend between the magnetic signal. So now I'm half-half. You hear I switch between the 2 magnetic pickups. And now I'm going fully magnetic. And what I especially like with that acoustic tone is if I go like 25-75 and I'm on the neck pickup, it gives that certain kind of warmth. Okay, back to the bridge. Now, also talked a lot about that one. This is my amplifier here in Germany. I had it in China from, I think it was 2011 till 2013. It is a Tone Lab, a Vox Tone Lab desktop edition, which is in an atomic reactor 112 amp. And there's your input cable and the power switch. You may notice that reactor 112 does not have any own dials for volume and so on, so the Tone Lab acts as a 100% preamp, and you control everything else, like everything basically, from that atomic reactor. As a little bonus, I have the official floorboard here, which gives you the channel switches. You've got a volume swell and a VAR pedal or expression pedal. Very rigid, all metal construction, and the sound is just absolutely lovely. Alright, back on my spot. Lowered the camera a bit so you can see better what I do. So I control now the volume pedal. got a delay on that. Maybe a little bit more. Something like that. So, come in with the wah. Yeah, and other than that, I set up basically 4 different sounds. Going to give you a quick walkthrough here. So first sound, you already heard that earlier, but that is my clean tone. Bridge pickup, now middle position. And neck position. Yeah, and got it crunched up a little. Then I've got my lead tone, which is basically just a hard rock heavy tone. So and my solo tone is on the 4th preset. So it's just the same as the lead tone, a little bit more volume, and of course the delay in. And what I really like to do is yeah, so that's about it. Oh no, there's one more important thing. So if you play on an amplifier and you roll down your volume on the guitar, a lot of the old digital amplifiers were not capable of kind of rolling back the overdrive that you get in there and creating a semi-clean tone. But watch this. So the only flaw that I really miss, or the only thing that I really miss, I would love to have 2 separate volume controls for the 2 humbuckers, so I can do that kind of kill switch thing that you can do on a Les Paul. But other than that, that guitar has been my main guitar for so many years, and it's so good to play, and it stays in tune fantastically. So I'm kind of sad that they don't build that anymore. And it's like really nothing comparable out there. I mean, the shape is, well, okay, the Music Man Eddie Van Halen model they put out in the early 90s was kind of similar, or his rest in peace Eddie, but the EVH and PV made, yeah, what did they call it? Wolfgangs, I think. They were kind of similar, but they did not have a carved top, at least back then, not. It's just a slight curve here, but it is very comfortable. You can see on the reflections here that it is a contoured top. And also the wood grain looks pretty nice. Comes really to a 3D effect here with the sort of sunburst. All right, here we go. This is the guitar that I recommend to everybody who can get hand on that. This is a Hofner made in Germany, Western style guitar dreadnought. This particular one I own basically since I started playing guitar. Let me think. Well, it is built in 1981, but I was only 3 years old back then. So I bought it 1992, maybe 1993. And this was basically just a couple of weeks after I started playing guitar with a nylon string. I switched to that one because it felt so much better. It has been around the world with me. It has been in the United States with me. It has been to China, same as the Atomic Reactor and the Harley Benton electric guitar here. But the climate in China did not do her well. So she had gotten a refret and well, a complete setup, and they needed to compress the whole neck to get it back. And I was not happy with the string spacing, so last year I hand filed a saddle and a nut by myself without any jigs, just with the file in my bare hands, and made a setup to her, and she kept in tune. You need to remember, I was in China for the whole last 11 months, and I hope she's in tune. She was basically, yeah, she should be. Again, this is built 1981, and I have the whole history based on the serial number to this guitar. So it has been sold to a music store like 15-16 kilometers away from here, and from there it has been sent to London, England, found an owner there, and somehow that's where the traces get lost. Somehow in the late 80s, 88, 89, it got resold second-hand to a German guy, who then resold it to my former neighbor. And that's where I got her, because he wanted to learn to play the guitar and he failed. So I'm giving you just an impression, a few chords. It's very bassy, so don't be scared. It is very rich in volume, very, very trebly as well, but the bass is really dominant. It's a very percussive instrument. I'm in drop D again. So I'm going to try that one. That Led Zeppelin tune. Another famous one with a little bit more bass in would be and of course the obvious stuff, right? Yeah, so I think this is gonna be the one that I get buried with once I'm dead, once I'm 6 feet under. But I hope you enjoyed that little thing here, or that 3 little things here, and see you mates soon in China.
This is a song called Plush.